Hi, everyone. Alrighty, let's start with a quick question. How many of you have car insurance? Right. Now think about this. How often do you actually use it? Most of us don't drive around planning to get into a car accident, right? But if something were to happen, that insurance is there. Self-defense is a lot like that. Hopefully, you never need it. But if you do, it's an investment that can make all the difference. Self-defense is more than just physical moves. It's a mindset and a skill set, something that you carry with you. And today, we're going to dive into some basic principles that are empowering, no matter your size, your strength, or your experience. So let's talk first about awareness. This is your first line of defense. So I like to say that awareness is your best, most affordable insurance policy. Why? Because simply being aware of your surroundings can prevent most situations before they even start. So think about it. How often do you walk around with your head buried in your phone? Yeah, we all do. I can't tell you how many times I go past the school bus stops and I see kids buried in their phone, or parents at the playground buried in their phone. We do this so often, but think about it's like putting blinders on. So imagine that you are leaving a store at night. What do you notice around you? The lighting, the people. Are you parked in a well-lit area? These little details can tell you a lot about your environment, and they are clues that can keep you safe. So ask yourself, am I paying attention to what's around me right now? Awareness is a habit, and it's one that anyone of any age or ability can practice. Mindset. Don't let fear paralyze you. Let's move into mindset because this part is huge. So when we think about dangerous situations, our natural instinct for many of us is fear, and fear can be paralyzing. It's like that moment when you're in a car and someone cuts you off out of nowhere, you freeze, right? Your mind just kind of goes blank. But here's the thing. The human brain is wired to react faster than we think. So in self-defense, we can learn to harness that. So I want each of you to remember one phrase. Action is always faster than reaction. Let me say that again. Action is always faster than reaction. So if you are prepared, if you have a mindset focused on self-preservation, you can act decisively in those critical moments. So think about this. How can you train yourself to respond rather than freeze? And one way is by practicing simple, quick actions that become automatic over time. So action versus reaction. Why speed matters. In self-defense, there is a concept I want you to remember. Again, taking action is always faster than waiting for someone else to make that first move. We just talked about it. Action is always faster than reaction. So imagine someone comes up and grabs your wrist. Many of us would instinctively try to pull away, right? But what if instead you leaned into that moment, redirecting that energy and breaking free? Taking that small decisive action can give you the seconds that you need to get away safely. Self-defense isn't about being stronger or overpowering someone. It's about using your body's natural reactions effectively because you're learning to turn reaction into action, to act with purpose in the face of fear. So this is something that can be practiced over and over and over until it is second nature. Next up, I want to talk about one of our biggest myths in self-defense, and that is that size and strength matter. Size doesn't matter, but you do need to learn how to use your body's power. So if you're not strong enough, you can't defend yourself, right? Wrong. You can. You absolutely can. Self-defense is based on biomechanics, your body's natural strengths and leverage points. For instance, if someone does grab you by the arm, the power isn't necessarily in how hard you can pull back. It's in using your hips, your center of gravity, and finding that weak point in their grip to break their grip. So I want you to imagine yourself in a situation. Picture someone much bigger than you, trying to control you by holding your arm. Now, what if you knew that a simple step to the side could disrupt their balance? What if you knew that by shifting your weight, you can take control of the situation? What if you knew that this point in their grip right here is the weakest point, and if you can find it, you can just pull your arm out? No matter your size, there are techniques that can give you the upper hand. Self-defense is like chess. It's about strategy. It's not about strength. So let's bring it right back full circle here. So just like car insurance, we hope, obviously, that we never need to use self-defense. I hope you never find yourself in a situation where you need to use self-defense. But if you do, wouldn't it be worth it to have a skill set that can protect us no matter where we are or who we're with? Self-defense isn't about fighting. It's not just kicks and punches. It's about confidence, awareness, and mindset. And it's about choosing actions over fear, knowing that no matter what situation you're in, you have options. So I'm going to ask you one last question. What would it feel like to walk through life with this kind of insurance policy? To know that no matter what comes your way, you have the tools, the awareness, and the mindset to handle it. That is the power of self-defense, and it's something you can start building right here today. Alrighty, everyone. My name is Teresa Norris. I'm here with Gig Harbor Self-Defense, gigharborselfdefense.com. Thank you so much. And please let me know in the comments what you think about this. How do you feel about being able to walk with this type of insurance policy in your back pocket?